please. Yes. Yep. Very good evening, guys. Very good evening. So you can hear me and you can see the screen. All right. So let us start our session here today. So guys, before starting our session, let us try to have a very small and a quick recap of the concept which we had covered in our yesterday's class. So guys, yesterday we have started discussing about iteration statements, and I told you there are four iteration statements are there. What are those? Like while, do while, for, and for each. We have already completed with our while and do while. Like yesterday we have already seen that, like while, whenever we are using while condition, first the compiler will be checking the condition, then enter into the loop. In do while, first compiler will execute the code and then it will check the condition. Like we have already seen that particular scenario also. Now today we will be discussing about for loop, guys. For loop. Okay. So just understanding Java for loop. Yes, trust me, for loop plays a very crucial role in our project. Like whenever you are writing a code for a project, for loop literally plays a very crucial role, guys. Okay. So just a second. Let me. Okay. Now. Right. First, let me try to give you the syntax of for loop, guys. Okay. The syntax of for loop is, first you need to write for, okay, open braces, close braces. Now here inside this, we need to write two semicolons. If you are not writing two semicolons, you will be getting an error, compile time error. So kindly please do remember, whenever we are writing for loop, 100% we need to write two semicolons. Okay. Now in these two semicolons, inside this we can write three statements. The first one would be initialization. The first one would be initialization statement. Second one would be test condition. Initialization, test condition. And finally, third one is increment or decrement. Increment or decrement operator. Like that. Like this. Okay. Now inside the for loop, we can write our code. Simply, let me try to write like this. I mean, some statements like this. Okay. Now this is the syntax of for loop, guys. Right. So inside the for loop, pretty much damn sure, kindly please do remember, guys, we need to write two semicolons. If you are not writing these two semicolons, you will be getting a compile time error. Writing two semicolons inside the for loop is mandatory. 100% you need to write. 100% you need to write. Okay. Now, so basically for loop consists of three statements. The first one is initialization statement. Second one is test condition. Like we will be trying to give a condition, guys, condition. Just like in if else, while, do while, how we have given conditions, in the same manner we are supposed to give a condition. And finally, third statement is like either increment or a decrement operator. As simple as this, not more than that. Just a second. Like that. Increment or decrement operator, anything. Okay, as simple as this. Now, so guys, this is the syntax of for loop. Once again I'm saying you, inside the for loop, please don't forget to write two semicolons. Mandatory. All right. Now, so how this for loop will be executing? Like, what is the execution process of this particular for loop? Right. Now, first, compiler will be, guys, please listen to this correctly. Why? Because after this, I'm going to ask you some questions, guys. Is it okay? Is it okay, guys? Yes. Please listen to this correctly. Okay. Now, Ganesh, yes, Ganesh, please don't raise a hand. Try to give the message in the chat. Please don't raise a hand, Ganesh. Okay. Sabhavat Ganesh, can you please lower your hand for me? Why? Because if you are raising a hand like that, like I'll be getting like a notification. It will be blocking my screen. Lower your hand, Ganesh. Lower your hand. Okay. Now. All right, guys. All right. Just a second. Okay. Now. So, guys, please observe here. Please. Okay. Ganesh, don't do anything, buddy. Please. I'm requesting you. Don't do anything. Wait. I will lower your hand. Please wait. Okay. Now. Right. So first initialization statement will be getting executed. Okay. Means whenever the compiler came across for loop, first initialization statement will be getting executed. First initialization statement will be getting executed. Okay. So after executing, okay, just a minute. Ganesh, can you please unmute? Please unmute, Ganesh. Can you hear me, buddy? Right. All right. Now, guys, please concentrate here. So first compiler will be coming across this for loop. Like whenever the compiler came across for loop, first compiler will be executing this initialization statement. First compiler will be executing the initialization statement. Okay. Now after executing initialization statement, compiler will be going to check the condition, test condition, whether that is true or false. That's it, as simple as this. If the condition is true, the compiler will be entering into the for loop. Inside this for loop, guys, how many statements I have written? Inside this for loop, how many statements I have written? 2 statements exactly. So first statement will be getting executed, second statement will be getting executed. After executing both the statements, guys, I believe we can write any number of statements inside the for loop. Yes, we can write any number of statements, guys. Okay, so after executing the statements which are present inside the for loop, then after executing the second statement here in this particular syntax, after executing the second statement, after executing the second statement, then the compiler will be going to increment or decrement operator. After executing this increment or decrement operator, then it will check the condition again. So if the condition is true, again enter into the loop. execute both the statements, and after executing the last statement which is present inside the for loop, again it will be going to increment or decrement operator. And again, after incrementing or decrementing the variable, whatever the variable which you are giving, then it will be going to check the condition, and if the condition is false, the loop will be terminated. If the condition is true, again the same process is repeated. Now guys, once again I am saying you, whenever the compiler came across for loop, whenever the compiler came across for loop, first initialization statement will be getting executed. Okay. After executing initialization statement, then checking the condition. If the condition is false, will compiler execute increment or decrement statements? If the condition is false, no, it will not. Directly the compiler will not see. If the condition is false, the compiler will never enter into the for loop. That's it, done. If the condition is true, then it will enter into the for loop. After executing all the statements, then it will execute increment or decrement operator. Now, after executing increment or decrement operator, then again it will check the condition like that. Did you understand the process, guys? Did you understand the process? Right. Now, guys, in this whole process, how many times initialization statement has executed? How many initialization statement, how many times it got executed, guys? Only once. Only once. Come on, don't forget that. Initialization statement will be getting executed only for once. And how many times increment or decrement statement will be getting executed? Until the condition is false. Am I right or wrong? Until the condition is false. I hope it's clear, guys. Okay. That is very good. That is literally very good. Okay. Now, so just let me try to get it like a small box. Okay. Now, point number one, first point, for loop will be having 3 statements. Java for loop will be having 3 statements. Okay. Will be having 3 statements. Just a second. Like that. 3 statements. The first one is initialization. Let me do one thing. Initialization, first statement, initialization statement. Second one is test condition. And finally, third one is increment or decrement operator. Like this. Increment or decrement operator. Okay. So guys, again, one more time I am saying you, for loop. Okay. Just a second. For loop will be having, or else we need to write, just a minute. We need to write 2 semicolons inside the for loop. 100%, we need to write only two. Okay, not more than that, not more than that. So when I'm saying two semicolons, how many statements are allowed here, guys? How many statements are allowed here? Only three. Only three. Guys, I hope it's clear for everyone. We cannot write more semicolons, guys. If you're trying to write more semicolons, we'll be getting a compile time error. No, that is not possible. Okay. Now, point number three. Point number three. Initialization statement. Initialization statement will be executed. How many times? Will be executed only for, exactly, only for once. ONC. Initialization statement will be executed only for once. Okay. Now, increment or decrement operator, like increment or decrement operator will be executed until the condition is false. If the condition is false, the compiler will never execute increment or decrement operator. It will never execute increment or decrement operator. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Okay. Now, let us see some methods, guys. Okay. With the help of a program, we'll be trying to understand how this for loop will be working. Okay, let's come here. Okay, now void method one. Okay, let me just try to write system.out.println. And this is method one, like that. That is method one, and system.out.println method one executd. Method one executed, like that. Okay. Now inside this method one, I want to write for loop. Okay, let me write for like this. Now I believe, guys, you know why I am getting an error. In line number 8, I am getting a compile time error, right? Do you know why I am getting an error? Can you please tell me? Exactly. What are missing here? Semicolons. We are missing 2 semicolons. Okay. So right now, let us try to initialize it. Okay. The first statement is int I equal to 1. Initialization statement. After that, I'm giving the condition I should be less than or equal to 10 and I plus plus, like that. And here simply I'll be going with system.out.println SYS, system.out.println, and here I'm going with I value plus I, like that. I value plus I, like that. That's it, not more than that. Now please observe here. If I, okay, just let me go to my main method. Now. Okay, right, inside my main method, I'm creating an object, new class A. I'm creating an object. Let me have a reference here. AOBJ belongs to class A, like that. Now here AOBJ dot method one. Okay, AOBJ dot method one. Now if I execute my program, I will be getting my output, that is method one executed. I value will be incremented from like I value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. After that, method one executed, like that. Please check that. Right click, run as Java application. Guys, did you understand how we are getting this output here? Please tell me. First, okay, whenever we are calling this method one, first the compiler came here, system.out.println method one, okay, this got printed, this got printed. After that, for the first initialization statement, that is the first statement, it got executed. Yes, it got executed. After that, I should be less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. Condition is true, and condition is true. If the condition is true, what happens? If the condition is true, compiler will be entering into the for loop. Compiler will be entering into the for loop. After executing the statement which is present inside the for loop, then it will be going to execute increment or decrement operator. After this, okay, means first I value is 1. Okay, 1, checking the condition. 1, we are checking the, okay, hang on. 1, checking the condition less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. That is the reason first 1 got printed. After executing the statement, again I plus plus means I value will be incremented to 2. After incrementing I value, again checking the condition. 2 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, so 2 got printed. Likewise, up to 10 means up to I value got 10. Okay, 10 is less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. 10 got printed. After that, I plus plus, I value will be 11. I value will be 11. So here the condition is false. If the condition is false, the compiler will never enter into the for loop, and system.out.println method one executed got printed. Is it clear, guys, for everyone? Simple concept, guys. Simple concept. Please respond in the chat for me, please. Right. Now let me try to go with one more method, guys. Please observe the code, guys. Just observe the code. Void method 2. I'm going with one more method. Now system.out.println. Let me make it like method 2. Method 2. Now for loop, and here I'm trying to write 2 semicolons. Okay, 2 semicolons. Now int I equal to 10. Int I equal to 10. I should be greater than or equal to 5, and I minus minus. And now system.out.println I value like that, and system.out.println method 2 executed. Method 2 executed. Guys, can I write like this? I mean, I hope you are observing the difference between first method 1 and method 2. The only thing is, for method 1, I'm having flower braces, like I'm having for loop, I'm having a block. For method 2, for loop, I'm not having any block. So if I'm not having any block, how many statements will be dependent on the for loop, guys? Exactly. Only one. So can you please tell me right now what is my output? If I'm calling my method 2, AOBJ dot method 2, can you please tell me what is my output? I mean, please tell me A values, that's it. Exactly. From reverse, right click, run as Java application. I'll be getting A value from reverse order, like 10 to 5. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. If we are writing, can we write a declarative statement, some int x equal to 90 like this? Is it allowed? No. Declarative statements are not allowed. So we'll be getting a compile time error. If we want to write declarative statements, then pretty much damn sure we need to write them inside the flower braces. Very good, guys. Very good. Literally very good. Okay. Now let me go with one more method. Void method 3. Now just let me go with like system.out.println. This is method 3. I mean, yes, method 3. Now int int, let me go with like I equal to 15, int I equal to 15. After that, for, and here I'm writing two semicolons, fine. After that, now I should be less than or equal to 20, and hang on, let me do one thing. I is equal to 1. I'm giving I is equal to 1. I should be less than or equal to 10, and I plus plus, I plus plus. Now system.out.println I value, okay, just a minute. System.out.println and I value, after that I plus plus like that. I plus plus like that. And here, yes, method 3 executed. Method 3 executed. Now guys, please observe the code. Observe the code and tell me what is the difference between method 1, method 2 and method 3. In method 3, guys, in method 3, inside the for loop, did I write any initialization statement? No, I did not write. So can I write like this? The answer is yes. We can initialize before the for loop, guys. Before the for loop, no problem. It is not mandatory to write initialization statement inside these parentheses. No, you can write before the for loop also. Are you understanding me? Okay, okay. Now tell me what is my output. Now tell me what is my output. Sir, you have written 2 times increment operator. Yes. Yes. Tell me what is my output. What happens? No, no, guys, please observe. I am having 2 types increment operator, 2 types increment operator, 2 times increment operators are there. I'll not be getting any error. I'll not be getting, pretty much damn sure I'll not be getting any error. Right, guys, please check. I value starts with 1. Okay. Please observe here. Guys, I'm keeping this methods in comment. Let me try to call aobj dot method 3. aobj dot method 3. Right click, run as Java application. What is my output? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. How I'm getting this output? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Guys, okay, first initialization. Okay, you did not write any initialization statement. It's okay, no problem. Checking the condition. Yes, I value is I value, that is I value is 1. It should be less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. The condition is true. If the condition is true, enter into the for loop. System.out.println I value is 1 got printed. After that, in line number 29, we are having I plus plus. We are having I plus plus, means I value will be incremented to 2 here. Okay, so after executing line number 29, after executing line number 29, our compiler should be coming to increment or decrement operator here. So again, I value is getting incremented. Already I value is 2. So 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now checking the condition. Is 3 less than or equal to 10? Of course. So the condition is true. Enter into the loop. System.out.println I value 3 got printed. I value 3 got printed. And after that, again, I value will be incremented to 4. So here, coming here, I value will be going to 5. 5 less than or equal to 10. Yes, the condition is true. I value is 5. So how many times we are incrementing here, guys? We are incrementing 2 times. We are incrementing 2 times. Am I right or wrong? Exactly. Exactly. The condition is we are having only one condition. Condition is one only. But how many times we are incrementing? 2 times. Sir, how many times we can increment? Guys, you can increment any number of times. There is literally no rule that you are supposed to increment only one time or two times. Okay, you can increment any number of times, no issues. According to your requirements, we can do that. Right, right. Now, so for example, guys, for example, if I write this increment or decrement operator here one more time, am I going to get any error? Nope, I'll not be getting any error. Obviously, I'll not be getting any error. If I execute my program, right click, run as Java application, am I getting my output? Same output. So, guys, initialization statement and increment or decrement operator, is it mandatory to write only inside those parentheses? No, no, we can write initialization statement can be outside the for loop, and increment or decrement operator can be inside the body of the for loop. That is the only reason I told you writing two semicolons is mandatory. Am I clear with this, guys? Just let me try to write that point also here. Point number 6, that is we can initialize a variable outside the for loop, that is before the for loop also. That is before the for loop also. We can write increment or decrement operator inside the body of the for loop. Guys, I hope it's clear for everyone. Okay. Okay. Now let us come back here. Let us come back here. For example, let me try to write void method method 4 like this. Method 4 like this. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, for example, method 1, if we take int I and I should be Mahesh, can you please check and tell me? Mahesh, please check. Can you do that for me, buddy? Please. Right. So guys, method 4. In method 4, okay, just let me try to go with like, this is method 4. Or else simply, then why you're asking, buddy? Right. So guys, please check this. Please check this. Method 4 called. Method 4 called. Okay. Now, void, guys, you need to concentrate correctly. Please concentrate. Please concentrate. Trust me when I say that. Please concentrate. Now, void method 5 int system.out.println method 5 called and return 1 like that. Okay, now I'm trying to write one more method, void method 6 and system.out.println. Simply I'm just trying to write one line, that's it, not more than that. Okay, so guys, concentrate, please concentrate here. Now I have taken 3 methods, void method 3, int method 5, void method 6. Now let me go with like void method 7. Okay, now just let me try to write like this. Now, system.out.println. Let me do one thing, guys. Instead of writing system.out.println, int I equal to new class A dot method 5. Can I write like this? Can I write like this? Okay, we'll do one thing. Hang on, wait for it. Just let me go with like normal initialization variable. Normal initialization variable. Now for loop. Inside the for loop, I'm writing 2 semicolons. Now just let me try to. Okay. Now guys, I had kept this entire method in comment. Now I want to write system.out.println method 7 like this, method 7. Now here I'll be writing I should be less than or equal to 5 and system.out.println like this, system.out.println I plus plus, and here also I'll be going with I plus plus, and here method 7 executed. Method 7 executed. Can I write like this? Observe, guys. Observe. I mean, what I am doing, observe. Then you can go with the answer. So, what we are doing here at initialization statement, I had written, I'm trying to print this. Am I right or wrong? Okay, let us check. Can we write like that? Am I getting any error? No, I'm not getting any error. Guys, kindly please do remember, initialization statement can be any valid Java statement. We can write any valid Java statement, not at all a trouble. For example, please observe here, I'll be trying to call aobj.method 7. I'm calling method 7. Okay. Now, if I'm executing my program, right click, run as Java application. Are you understanding the code here, guys? Okay. For loop, generally we will be writing initialization statement, but if you don't want to write initialization inside the for loop, you can, I mean, we already know that we can initialize a variable before the for loop also. Yes, we can initialize a variable before the for loop, and at the time of initialization statement, we can write any valid Java statement. Am I clear with this? Now, not only at initialization statement, guys, at the time of increment and decrement operator also, we can write any valid Java statement. Guys, can you please tell me how many times increment or decrement statement should be executed? How many times it will be getting executed? Until the condition is false. Very good. Guys, come on, please respond in the chat. Only few people are responding. What about others here? Guys, I'm not saying no. See, I know you guys are tired, but respond in the chat, guys. Please respond in the chat. Okay. Now, so please observe here, guys. I'm going to write one more method, void method 8 like that. Okay. Now here, let me try to write system.out.println, system.out.println. This is method 8. This is method 8. Okay. Method 8. Now for loop, of course, I should be having two semicolons. Now int I equal to, let me try to create a class object equal to AOBJ belongs to class A, like that. Now here AOBJ dot method 5. Guys, are you observing here? What is the return type of method 5? 1. Exactly. Yeah, I can write any valid Java statement. Not at all a trouble. Okay. Now just let me go with like I should be less than or equal to 5. I should be less than or equal to 5. And here I am going with AOBJ dot method 6. AOBJ dot method 6. Are you observing here, guys? Method 6. Now inside this system.out.println, simply what I'll be trying to do, I'll be trying to print I value and I plus plus. That is I plus plus, like that. Okay, I plus plus. Now just let me try to write system.out.println method 8 executed. Now please observe the code. I'm running the output. Right click, run as, oh sorry, this is method 7. Just please observe here, AOBJ dot method 8. Now guys, just observe the output, please. Right click, run as Java application. First, we got our statement, that is method 8 called. I mean, method 8, this line. How we are getting that line? Okay, guys, in line number 75, whenever we are, guys, are you listening? Are you listening, guys? Please, this is a little bit complicated. Please observe it correctly. Okay, that is great. Now, from method 8, like whenever we are calling method 8, our compiler will be directly coming to line number 57. Our compiler will be directly coming to line number 57. Now, after that, now what will be happening here? We are creating an object. Okay, fine, no problem. We are creating an object. All right. Now, system.out.println method 8. Okay, method 8 is displayed here. I mean, in our console. Now, after that, for loop. Yeah, inside the for loop, how many statements we need to write? Inside the for loop, how many statements we need to write? 3 statements. Like how many semicolons? Two semicolons. Yeah, I have written 2 semicolons. Now I told you guys, initialization statement can be any valid Java statement. Yeah, so int I equal to, I am trying to call method 5, and how many times initialization statement will be getting executed? Only once. So from, guys, we are having an equal to. Whenever we are having an equal to, what I told you, please start analyzing from the right side. Okay, what we are doing here, we are calling method 5. Okay, where it is method 5. System.out.println method 5 called will be printed. After that, After that, return 1 means method 5 is returning 1 to method 8. That 1 we are assigning it to I. Did you understand the code, guys? Please tell me. Exactly. We are, guys, simply we are calling the method here, method 5. Whatever method 5 is returning, we are assigning it to I. So here inside that method 5, we are writing, we have written a statement that is method 5 called, and method 5 is returning 1. So right now, what is I value? Right now, I value is 1. And checking the condition, I should be less than or equal to 5. Okay, I should be less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. The condition is true. Enter into the loop. System.out.println and I value, that is 1, will be printed. After that, I plus plus. Here I value will be incremented to 2. Okay. Now here, after executing this statement, our compiler will be coming to increment or decrement operator here. But at the place of increment or decrement operator, what we are doing? We are trying to call a method. Guys, how many times this statement will be getting executed? Until the condition is false. Until the condition is false. So what is this method 6? Please come here. Method 6, just we are having a line. So a line got printed. After that, after executing this statement, again checking the condition, I has been incremented to 2. I has been incremented to 2. Checking the condition, 2 is less than or equal to 5. The condition is true. Enter into the loop. I value is 2. So I value is 2 will be printed. And after that, I value will be incremented to 3. Again checking this increment or decrement operator, but here we are trying to call the method. Again that line will be printed. Like that, until the condition is false, we'll be able to call method 6. We'll be able to call method 6, and then the loop will be getting terminated. Did you understand this code, guys? Did you understand this code? Exactly. Guys, we can write any, one more time I'm saying you, we can write any valid Java statement at initialization and increment or decrement operator. Sir, what about this condition? Guys, at condition 100%, we need to give a condition only. 100%, we need to give a condition only. Am I clear with that? For example, let me go to my void method 9. Just one more method, void method 9. Now inside this method, let me just try to have system.out.println method 9 like this, method 9 like this. Now here, for loop. Now inside the for loop, I am writing 2 semicolons, and here int I equal to, let me go with like 1, and I should be less than or equal to, just let me go with like 10, and I plus plus like that. And here simply I'm going with system.out.println I value, and here for loop inside, sorry, I'll be trying to write system.out.println. This is method 9 executed. This is method 9 executed. Okay. Now just let me, guys, I want to check some possibilities. aobj dot method 9. aobj dot method 9. Now my first question is, here in the place of condition, can I directly give true or false? Please remember yesterday's program. Can I directly give true or false? If I'm giving true, what happens? Are we going to get any compile time error? The answer is yes. We will be getting a compile time error. Why? Because the compiler will never come out from the loop. Just a second. Right. Right. The compiler will never come out from the loop, and the code which is present outside the for loop is dead code. This is dead code. I mean, unreachable code. Sorry, unreachable code, guys. Unreachable code. Unreachable code. So you will be getting a compile time error. Now, if I'm executing my program, what is my output? If I'm executing my program, what is my output? I will be getting infinite loop. High value will be go on incrementing. For example, if I'm giving false, then what happens? F-A-L-S-E, false. Then the code which you have written inside the for loop is unreachable code. You will be getting a compile time error. If I'm not giving true or false, then what will happen? I'll not give any condition here. I'll not give any condition. I'll just remove it as empty. Can I write like that? Right. Now, please observe here. Did I give any condition? If I am not giving any condition, by default, compiler will be considering it as true. By default, compiler will be taking that condition as true, guys. True. Here. Okay, just let me try to write that point also. If we are not giving any condition, if we are not giving any condition in the for loop, by default, compiler will be considering that condition as true. If we are not giving any condition of for loop, by default, compiler will be considering that condition as true. I hope it's clear, guys. Is it clear, guys, for everyone? Right. Sir, for example, okay, I'll be giving a condition like I should be less than or equal to 10, and I'll not be giving I plus plus. Now what happens? What is my output? Yes, infinite loop only. But what would be I value? What would be I value? Always 1. You are not incrementing it. Guys, I hope it's clear for everyone. Is it clear? Like that. Okay. Right. So guys, kindly please have this program in your notes. Guys, inside the for loop, we can write if condition, if else, if switch. We can write one more for loop also. Inside the for loop, according to our programming requirements, we can write. Please have this program for me, please. Go ahead. So guys, kindly please do remember, if you are trying to write this I plus plus, if you are trying to write this I plus plus outside this for loop, you will be getting an error. Outside, completely outside the for loop, you will be getting an error. Why? Because this variable I belongs to this for loop only. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Whatever the changes which you are doing outside this for loop will not be affected for the variables which are present inside the for loop. Okay, this you will be getting a compile time error. Anish, is it clear? Nayak, not required. I already gave you that method. Not required. Sorry, not Nayak. Pranjal. Sorry, Pranjal. Okay. Pranjal, is it clear? What's your name? Pranjal Narsakar. Please respond. Yes, 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 yes. Wait, Nikhil. Wait, Nikhil. First, write the code. Write the code. First, write the code. Later, I will scroll again up. Please write remaining code. Oh, okay. Guys, yes, I did not call method for anywhere in the program. So you can please try and call that method for in one of the for loops, guys. Can you do that for me? Thank you, Radha. Thank you. I forgot. Uh, Guys, just a second. Someone is knocking on my door. Just a second. Coming. Coming. I'm back. Where are my students? Okay. What is happening here? Sir, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Okay, just a second, guys. Just a second. Just a second. I'm not before the system, guys. Like someone knocked on my door. That's the reason. Just a second. Please, please. Yashwant, why can't we? Yeah, we can do that, Yashwant. We can do that. Ravi, you're asking, not Ravi. Yeah, Ravi is asking, is it cat came? No, no, no. Not cat, Ravi. One of our neighbors came and they gave some curry kind of thing. That's the thing. My students are very concerned about me. Thank you for that. Guys, if you have completed the methods, like just message me that line number is completed so that I'll be able to understand why, because some people are still writing. So that's the reason. Asma, you're asking, sir, any emails of success stories? Yes, but I'll try to show that after some days. Okay. Not exactly. Like we need to complete some topics. After that, I'll try to show you that. M7, Monica, M7 is not completed. See, this is what happens. Just a second. Just a second. Just a second. Guys, just a second. Monica, be fast, Tali. Please be fast. 78. Yeah, yeah. Wait for that. Wait for that, Harshni. Jesus, you're asking Kali names. Okay. What's your name, buddy? Jesus, what's your name? It's just like a terminology, Jesus. Like, how do you call your brothers? I mean, not brothers, sisters. Like that. In our mother tongue, we'll be trying to call like that. Okay. Right, right, right. Somnath, you're asking, sir, after Core Java, can we apply for a job? Somnath, yes, I'm sure you can apply for a job, but the thing is, I strongly advise you to please go with like NASCOM full stack, Somnath. After that, that is better to apply for a job. You can apply a job. See, most of the interview questions will be coming in Core Java only. Yeah, literally almost 80% of the questions will be coming in Core Java. But if you are having other weapons, you can fight great, right? Like other weapons in the sense, like if you're having a knowledge in advanced Java, MySQL, Spring Boot, then you'll be having much more confident that you'll be getting it. Okay. Yeah, Gaurav, yes, of course, we can call like that also. That is, of course. Okay, guys, first write the code. First write the code. First write the code. I'll answer that question, Durga. I'll answer. Please first write the code. Okay. Inform if it's completed, guys. So actually, Durga is asking, sir, on what factors will be getting more package? Durga, that actually depends. Like a lot of factors will influence, and most importantly, whether the company is able to like manage or not. Generally, Durga, for freshers, you will be getting a package of 3 to 4 lakhs. Below 3 to 4 lakhs, I'm speaking about MNCs. 3 to 4 lakhs. But if you are doing, I mean, if your performance is literally very good, performance in the sense the code which you are writing, the answers which you are giving in the like in interview room, the way how like the way which you behave, like your communication skills, each and everything matters, Durga. So generally, if you are excellent in all other aspects, you will be getting below package of 5 to 6 lakhs as a fresher. Okay. And Albia are asking, sir, what is the operation executive role? That depends, Albia. Like we'll be having the job description. Each company will be having its own kind of terminology. Its own kind of terminology. Okay. Right. Guys, is it completed? Yeah, I'll show method one. I'll show method one. I will show method one. Guys, I'm moving up. I'm moving up. Please check this. Please check this. Okay, go ahead. Matharan, some people asking me, Matharan, please go ahead. And guys, one more time, I'm saying you, listening to the classes, okay, but if you are not practicing, you will forget, guys. Please promise me that you will practice. If you are practicing, you will remember. You need to practice. You need to practice. Please don't leave that. Please don't leave that. Okay. Right. Lakshmikant, yeah, why not? Why not? But after MCA, that would be great. I mean, you will be getting more package for MCA professional. Company is supposed to offer masters. Company is supposed to give more for BSc. For example, if you get a job like BSc, you may get 2 to 2.5 lakhs package. MCA, same interview, same questions, you'll be getting, you may get 3 to 4 lakhs package like that. Okay. Yeah, you can go. Albia, you can join. No issues. What will happen? There is no any bond kind of thing there, right? You can ask like interviewer person also, like what is the role of that executive, like operation executive means what are your responsibilities? You can ask like that, and basing upon that, you can join. Okay. All right. That depends, Rathod, that depends. Like if you want to stop your education with BSc, then fine, go with a job. If you want to continue your MCA also, it's okay, no problem. Why? Because MCA anyways, it is going to take 3 years of time. So after BSc, if you got a job within 3 years, obviously you'll be getting 3 years of experience. Along with job, you need to do MCA like that. Okay. All right, guys. So, guys, one small topic is left behind in for loop. One small topic. We'll be trying to complete the topic on Monday, guys. Why? Because that topic needs for each loop also. Okay. So on Monday, we'll be trying to complete with our control flow statements. I hope it's clear, guys, for everyone. Now, guys, one more small thing, like as a freshers, if you are getting like bond, some companies offering you a job and they wants to give you a, like they asks you to sign in on a bond. Don't think otherwise. Happily go and sign it, guys. No issues. Nothing will be happening. What will happen, guys? If they ask you to sign a bond for 2 years, you are getting a job security for 2 years. Right or wrong? Try to think in that particular manner. Generally, as a freshers, I strongly recommend you don't go with like don't try to shift the company within 1 year as a fresher. Please try to stay in a company for at least for 2 years. You will understand. Job will let you learn, guys. A lot of things you will learn. Okay. All right. Necessity is the mother of invention. Job will let you learn a lot of things. All right. All right, guys. So that's it. That's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed our today's session and have a fantastic weekend, guys. We'll be trying to continue our session again by Monday.